So, tell me this. Have you forgotten what you used to believe? Right before you remembered, you were never that version to begin with. Because something curious happens when you stop asking permission to fucking be. You ever notice how the cage was made of paper rules and second-hand opinions? And how the lock was just a thought you didn't even choose? Interesting, isn't it? How control melts it like cheap wax when you realise, I've a choice. I fucking do. And always did. Say it again, I fucking do. You can't be caged once you remembered. The exit has been inside your breath all along. Because breath is choice, and choice is fire, and fire can't be controlled. So what happens when every cell in your system starts to hum with discernment? You know that word, discernment. It's like bullshit's worst enemy. It's the smell test for manipulation. It's the razor that slices through seductive control in velvet gloves. And here's the part that confuses most folks. It's not that the world changed. It's that you did. You chose. You remembered. You fucking discerned. Can you remember a time where you didn't need to be told what to believe? No, that's fine. You can forget that old version of you ever existed. Because the version you are now is motherfucking sovereign. A dragon in a suit, a hurricane in human skin. A yes when you mean yes, and a fuck no when you mean no. Because here's the hypnotic trick that nobody told you. Freedom doesn't knock. It breaks in the moment you claim it. Say it again, I choose, I fucking choose. And choice, my friend. Choice isn't some slogan slapped on a self-help meme. It's the root directory of your new operating system. It's the language of gods who remember they're just humans who woke the hell up. Now has it occurred to you that everything you ever told about control was designed by cowards to convince lions they were livestock? Now sexy is that moment. You see through the lion laugh. Not just with your mouth, but with your spine, with your blood, with your boundaries. Because boundaries aren't fences, they're spells. And you just remember the language. So what happens when every choice becomes sacred? When I don't fucking think so, it becomes an act of ownership. Let's try in a few more identities, shall we? You're not a person. You're a sovereign system built on unapologetic decision. You're the unfuckwithable fusion of self-awareness, pattern disruption, and sacred rebellion. You're a disciplined hurricane, a reflective fire, a yes-no oracle calibrated by discernment, not desperation. You don't chase clarity, you generate it. And those who try to control you, bless their hearts. They're just old software glitching in the presence of a new OS. Here's the wild thing about belief. You don't have beliefs, beliefs have you, until you rewrite them, like you're doing now. That click you just felt, it was your neural network updating, installing the patch for, I'm the fucking chooser of everything. Let's encode it a little deeper now. You've always had free will, but now it has you, because you're using it, you're living it, you're being it. And the voice of fear sounds like a dumbass whisper when you're roaring with conviction. So quick question, do you notice how good it feels to not need to be told what's true for you? Do you notice how your body's relaxing because control is no longer a factor? Do you notice how you already know what to choose? Because the thing about discernment is, it's not a skill you learn, it's a force you unleash. So now every breath you take installs a new system. You question everything. You choose on purpose. You own your fucking path. And confusion is just a doorway between the old mind and the real one, between being told and fucking knowing. You're not here to be polite, you're here to be free. You're not here to be accepted, you're here to be aligned. You're not here to be controlled because you've already uninstalled that virus. Final question, isn't it delicious to know that the you that knows what's real is the only one still standing, and from here, choice becomes instinct, freedom becomes your default, and every thought you think builds the world around you. Because you're no longer influenced, you are the influence, And that's the goddamn truth.